harassment can be found almost anywhere. The Better Life Lab analyzed an extensive collection of data and research to draw a more complete picture of the incidence and experience of sexual harassment in the workplace. More than 4 decades after the term sexual harassment was first coined to describe unwanted, hostile harassing behavior based on one. The researchers did not limit their investigation to professional settings, which have received the greatest media and public attention. They also aim to explore the characteristics that cause sexual harassment by categorizing industries. They discovered that workplace sexual harassment is still a serious, persistent, and stubbornly unaddressed issue. Sexual harassment remains virtually in every area of the economy, from male-dominated to female-dominated industries and workplace, from very low wage and precarious occupations to high-wage professions. Despite the fact that women now make up almost half of the sexual harassment is a widespread problem. It does not occur as a result of passing event or desire. Power imbalances are at the root of it in all areas. In every sector of the economy, men possess significantly more influence than women. Men are more likely to be supervisors, principal, and managers, and even sectors where women are majority. Race and racism add another dimension to systemic power disparities in all sectors. Sexual harassment has ramifications that extend beyond the offensive interaction. That no industry is immune to sexual harassment or its consequences. Sexual harassment has a negative impact on victims' lives, like health, prospects, financial independence, and possibilities, and it costs businesses not only legal expenditures but also lost productivity, morale, effectiveness, and talent. And failing to respond appropriately to sexual harassment can obstruct women and other targets' economic stability, access to opportunity, and development, perpetuating the status quo and power imbalances that fuel sexual harassment. Women like me are the most common victims of sexual harassment, that they are not the only ones. Although there are basic patterns of sexual harassment, these patterns do not account for the differences and experiences among diverse group of people and workers in other industries. Women of lesser status are the most common targets of sexual harassment by perpetrators, who are often men of higher status according to the research. However, workplace sexual harassment is not restricted to this scenario. Outsiders such as LGBTQ and gender non-conforming people, as well as men who do not comply traditional male stereotypes, can be targeted. So in every sector of the economy, men have greater clout than women. Sexual harassment has long-term ramifications that extend beyond the initial interaction. Sexual harassment is especially common among women of lower social rank, outsiders such as LGBTQ, and gender non-conforming individuals, as well as men who defy standard masculine norms may be targeted. Tolerating or failing to respond appropriately to sexual harassment can obstruct women's and other target economic stability, access to opportunity, and growth.